Hey there, this is Max with Central 21, the Haraldson Group. Today I would like to talk about the real estate closing cost for the seller. And there are some fees that you have to pay, and there are like four of them. Like one of them is the attorney fee, and they cost between like 300 to 500, depending on the attorney's office, the location as well. It varies. And the second one is the deed stamps, like a deed preparation, which is like a transferring the name in the deed from the seller's name to the buyer's name, and which costs like a 0.0037 of a dollar, which is, for example, like we sell your house, and which is $200,000, the sale price, then you pay about $740 for a deed preparation fee, deed stamp fee. Then also there's HOA dues, like attorney prorates that dues. Like let's say we close August 15th, and you are responsible until the 15th. And after the 15th, after it's closed, there's the buyer responsible for the rest. But the attorney prorates during your ownership, and you pay for those days, and the rest the buyer pays. Also, same thing with the taxes as well. In South Carolina, we pay taxes like pretty much end of the year. So again, August 15th we closed, and it's your responsibility until that day. After that, it's the buyer's responsibility. And so attorney prorates that as well. And there are some other fees that it's not 100%, it's not like you have to pay. And it's negotiable ones, and there are like CL 100 report. And the buyers, they usually request for that report, and that is the seller's responsibility. But I always negotiate that, and just like CL 100 is like a termite inspection to find out if there's any termite damage in the building. So that's for that, which costs about, depending on the company, about $75 to $125. So it's dependent on the size as well. So the size of the property, it makes difference as well. And also home warranty, depending on the condition of the appliances, like a water heater and an AC unit, and some, if they need work, and if the buyer and the agent, if they think they're not going to last that long, so it may break, pretty soon. So then they asking for a warranty to guarantee those repairs in case. But I negotiate that as well, and depending on the appliances, most of the time they're in good shape and they are working and nothing wrong with it, and you service your AC and nothing wrong, as long as they're in working condition and you have no problem. So I always negotiate not to get it paid. So it all depends on the condition, as I said. And also, if you are an out-of-state seller and you're not going to be here for the closing, then attorney overnights some documents for you to sign. So there's fee for that, for overnight FedEx fees. And same thing with the bank. So your proceeds are ready, and but you don't live here, so they charge you for wire fee, to put the money to your bank account, to transfer there. So there is fee for that. So, and plus, if you don't want that, if you want them to mail you a check instead, so there is an overnight fee for that as well, unless you come over here and pick up the check yourself. So there's fee for that. So, and sometimes we have requests for buyers closing cost as well, which is it changes from the buyer's financing condition. So they're sometimes they don't have enough down payment, so that's why they want to include that in the agreement. So some cases, they have to include that. So you don't really have to accept that, but depending on the offer, so if it's a good offer, so it's full asking price or over the asking price, but you're happy with the number, so depending on the how much they want to ask, usually like a percentage and or 2,500, you know, or they say up to this amount, like up to $3,000, up to $4,000. It all depends. But if the numbers make sense to you, so depending on their offer, so you can accept that, or we can negotiate. We can lower it, or we can negotiate. And we won't pay for all that. So it's all negotiable. But pretty much that's it. But if you have any question, again, this is Max, M-A-X, with Century 21, the Harrelson Group. And my direct cell phone number is 843-957-7323. Any question, let me know anytime. Thank you.